Today we're moving Model S door panel in order to fix the door handle. To start off, remove the plastic cover here, remove the 10mm bolt, pop this cover out from the front part and remove two T30 bolts. You're going to use a pry tool, get it in the top, pull it back, and that's going to help pop your whole door jamb off here. Once the door panel is removed, we're going to have to pull off some of these tinfoil covers along with this piece here. On these older models, this is just kind of glued on. So we just peel it off gently. Sometimes these are super brittle after all the years of sitting on the car. We're going to have to get to the window. There's going to be a 10mm to unscrew. And over here, there's going to be a kind of a button that you push in to release the front part. On the window, I like to end up putting blue tape over it to mark where it's at, because this can move left and right a little bit, and if you don't have it set up correctly, you will get air noise coming through. So I'll show you how I do that. Now I've pulled off some of my pieces of tape here. You can see there's the 10mm right back here. You don't have to take the nut all the way off, you just want to loosen it. And in here, you'll see there's a little circle right here. You got to push that in, and it'll release the back part of the window. I also put some tape up here to show my markers when I set the window back in. This one lines up with the angle of the window, because we will have to roll this down a little more to reach the bolts around the door handle to fully remove that. I also pop off this back piece. It's just held in by one plastic clip and a little double-sided tape. I pull off the inside trim, and you just pull it straight up. Same with the outside trim. You can just pull it straight up. Just be very gentle, work along the edge, because the silver on the outside is actually just double-sided taped on, and it can fall off. Now that we have the window removed, there is one, two, I don't know if you can really see it. There's a third bolt right there, and the fourth bolt's right there. We're gonna undo those four, then unplug the harness from the edge here. It's right back in here, and we can pull this whole handle out. So we got our handle out now. I like to just undo it from this plug, because one zip tie holds it on, and it's easier just to zip tie all back together. Sometimes you damage the clips inside when you pull them all out. This handle is pretty easy to diagnose. Sometimes it can be the micro switches, which are these little blue guys here, but I could hear the motor spinning with nothing happening. So it's pretty easy to tell that the main gear was broken right here. So I gotta remove the motor, pull the pin out from underneath. You see it in the back here, the silver one, and you can slide in the new gear piece. Once you undo the 3 bolts for the motor, it slides out to the left. Then you can release these springs. Use a flathead or your finger. And you can just usually push them down and slide them over, and they pop up. Now I can go from the side, hammer out. First you gotta remove this clip here. Like locking clip. I just use the needle nose, pull it out. Then I can get this, the pin out. I usually don't pull it all the way out. I just pulled enough to make room right here where I can put the new gear in. As you can see, the old one broke, so that's why it's no longer working. Got my new gear piece installed. I got a new center piece pushed in there. Most of the kits will always come with these little dust shields, and all new micro switches as well. Once you place the new door handle in, you do need to align it correctly. If it sits too low, it's going to drag and scrape when it extends. So you got to make sure it's up in the middle, and you can test it a little bit by pushing it out from the inside. Yeah, you're scraping right there. And once you find the right spot, then you can tighten down your bolts. Now we're just testing it out. Works perfect. With the window lined up nicely, we can tighten down the 10mm, and it's fully secured. Now we're going to put the trim back on, put the door panel back on. All done. We're all finished up on this Model S. All door handles are working great again. Not too hard of a job once you learn how to do them. Don't be overwhelmed by it.